Right, the Discovery Comprehensive and Executive Plan. I'm going to put these together because these are what I call the high-end plans. So you get the different kinds, and you get the priority plan in there, which are on all the comprehensive plans. But basically, these plans act more like an old-fashioned medical aid. So your core plan would be your private hospitalization, which is what you've got as well on the classic comprehensive and executive plans. You then have a savings amount on the saver plans, which you've also got on the classic comprehensive and executive. But on the other plans, the saver plans, once your savings is run out, that's it. Whereas on the comprehensive and executive plan, there's a small self-payment gap. So you finish your savings, which is significantly more than on the lower plans. Then you have a self-payment gap, which you have to pay. And thereafter, Discovery kicks in again for certain things up to certain sublimits. So it's like what I would call a safety net. So the basic difference between priority and the comprehensive plans is the priority has a larger self-payment gap, so you're going to pay more before Discovery kicks in again. And once Discovery have kicked in again, I would say their safety net is a little bit more flimsy in that your limits are lower. So once you've gone through your self-payment gap on the priority plan and Discovery kicks in again, they only kick in for a little while. And also, but the advantage is that it's cheaper than the comprehensive plans, but you still have some safety net. And but the disadvantage, another disadvantage of the priority plan, just need to be aware of that, is that there are quite significant co-payments for in-hospital operations, which you don't have on any of the other plans. Like if you go in for a back operation, there's a significant co-payment, which you don't have on the other plan. So that's the priority plan. And then you get the classic Delta, which again, the classic Delta Comprehensive, which means if you choose Delta, it means you're only going to go to certain hospitals, which means you get a discount for elective procedures. But please check that, because if you go to the wrong hospital, there's going to be an 8,000 Rand penalty. So who is the classic comprehensive plan good for? If you are a high user of medical expenses in a lot of different areas, then the classic comprehensive is a good plan for you. Sometimes you might just need to go on it for 1 year if you know that there's a lot of expenses coming up. And sometimes you can also split up a family. So you might have a case where there's 2 spouses and there's about 3 or 4 children. But one child has very high medical needs, and one parent has high medical needs. You can actually move the one parent and the child onto the classic comprehensive and leave the rest of the family on another plan, and then you can merge them again at the end of the next year. So you know, if you need help with that, just contact me personally, and I will try and we'll work out a tailor-made plan for you to make this work. But the other reason, so I'm trying to make it work for you. If you, for example, 2 kids in the family need braces, you need to have a crown done as an adult. Quite a few of you are on, say your one son is on ADD medication, the other one has eczema for the skin, the other one is on an antidepressant and needs to see a psychologist for, quite regularly, then the classic comprehensive plan is going to work for you. Or if you just need that peace of mind, if you think this could happen, then the classic comprehensive plan, or one step up, the executive plan, which just has a high level of cover, then it will work for you. What often happens, people choose this plan type mistakenly. For example, if you get a dental bill or a quote that you need 100,000 Rands worth of work done on your mouth, then they go, right, I'm going straight up to classic comprehensive for next year. It's not really going to work if this is the only thing, and besides that, you're completely healthy and you don't need anything else, because your dental limit is 25,000 Rand roughly. So only 25,000 Rand of that 100,000 Rand is going to be paid anyway. So if it's just one area that you need work done in, it might just be cheaper to stay on a saver plan and just pay for that yourself. So this is something that we do an analysis on for you, just to check which is going to work for you. So in a nutshell, if you If you or your whole family or one or two members of the family need a lot of different things done, or you, then the Classic Comprehensive Plan is good for you. Don't mistake chronic conditions. So if it's the garden variety chronic conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, all of those kind of things, don't think you need to be on a Classic Comprehensive Plan if you have some of these conditions, because that's covered under all the plans, even on the lowest, the key care, because that's covered under the risk benefits. Doesn't come out of your savings. But if you have a more unusual chronic, or like ADD, which is not that unusual, but it's not covered under the lower plans, then go for a Classic Comprehensive Plan. So if you are unsure, please contact us at admin@lifestylecoach.co.za, or hester@lifestylecoach.co.za, or dave@lifestylecoach.co.za, and we will do an analysis for you as to which plan choice would be best for you. But that, in a nutshell, is the Classic Comprehensive and Executive plans. And just one other thing for next year, for the Executive plan, so the Classic Comprehensive also has a 5 million rand emergency international travel benefit, but the Executive plan from next year is going to be a $1 million emergency medical cover for next year. There are some other changes for the Executive plan, but if you are on the Executive plan and you would like to know those, just contact me directly and I will give those changes to you.